want to bring in Rahul Shrivastava, with the permission of our co-panelists, our national affairs editor. Rahul, why do you see this happen right now, 10 days after Nupur Sharma made that statement? These protests didn't happen then. There was international outrage. India buckled under it, and we see most of Indian cities on fire this afternoon.
I think, Preeti, what is happening that if you see the electoral pelf of minorities in this country under the current regime and the BJP, they feel that they have been, that mainstreaming of the minorities is become an issue of the past. We suddenly find that the vote does not matter. There have been actions, say for example, the issue of Babri Masjid, Ram Janmabhoomi, the land dispute. So the people might have accepted the court verdict. There is a general sense of angst. The ruling parties conduct in UP, the cases which have been slabbed, sedition cases, all that, there is a general amount of angst which was building up in a section of the demography. Now, when the issue of Nupur Sharma happened, see, attacking Muslims is one thing, attacking Muhammad Prophet is a different ballgame altogether for minorities, Muslims across the world. And that's so true even for India. Now, for many days, there was no action on that. And that is perhaps one of the reasons why there was an initial flare-up also, that somewhere Muslims accept the fact that the government could have acted. The government did not act at that time, and then there was a flare-up. And after that, what has happened, that the kind of pressure which has been exerted by Islamic nations, that has made the government back down. So what is the perception among the people? The perception which is going among people is that our problems do not get addressed when we raise it at the domestic level, at the district government level, at the state level or the national level. Perhaps we create a sense of pressure and perhaps a flashpoint which brings in external players, and the governments listen to that. Perhaps they have realized this is one way to dent the image, that image element on which the BJP and the governments in this country are riding. And I think that is why today was one of the opportunities. It was a Friday protest. It was a Friday when large number of people congregate. And when we say conspiracy, just few days back, we said conspiracy in Kanpur. 40 pictures were released saying it was a large conspiracy. Initially, PFI was being mentioned. Then it was talked about that there is some Bareilly connection to it. So we have been talking conspiracy. Jahangir Puri, we talked about a large global conspiracy in Delhi riots which happened after the CAA. The fact is, protesting is a right. A mob, once it comes onto the street, if it takes law into its hands, indulges in arson, everything cannot be bracketed into a global or a national conspiracy, as if there is a certain segment of the demography which is working with the organized hand, trying to create arson and trouble in the country.